Overwatch 2 is finally out, and I must say the game really feels good. Despite that, it's been so much controversy around Overwatch 2 from the community, and honestly, if we're just gonna look at the viewer count on Twitch, we're still at 500k views on day 5. In my opinion, that's kind of insane, and I am more than overwhelmed to see that the viewer count on Overwatch right now is insanely good. With this game out, it really feels refreshing to play Overwatch 2, and compared to Overwatch 1, we really needed the 5v5. Like, the game is very similar to Overwatch 1, yes, but I would say they've removed the aspect of the bad from Overwatch 1. This is basically what Overwatch needed. You have 5v5 now, you have one tank. The tanks are still really good as one tank, but once the tank dies, you will notice it, and you will have an advantage. If you had Overwatch 1 still today with 2 tanks, I don't believe the game would be as satisfying to play, because if one tank died, the impact of the game wouldn't be as strong. But here we are. The game is way more fun to play in the tank role, it's more fun to play in the support role, and it's really fun to play in the competitive role. Something that I've noticed in the game is that the competitive aspect is a little bit weird with the ranking system. I'm not sure if I'm agreeing with the choices they've made. I think it's more satisfying to see when you're RR, if you're a Valorant player, going up or down after each game. In my opinion, I like that view. And 7 games before you even see something? Honestly, I think that's so weird. I would prefer to see something more impactful. I would like to see maybe after 2 or 3 games if they gotta have this system implemented. And if you're new to Overwatch and you don't know what I'm talking about with the competitive aspect, I'm talking about the way they're showcasing your rank. So if you want to know if you're ranking up or ranking down, you gotta win at least 7 games or lose 20 games. And well, if you're gonna lose 20 games before hitting those 7 games, I wouldn't be surprised if you would rank down. Honestly, I think that would kind of make sense. But I'm not sure if I agree with the choices they've made. Maybe this is very healthy. I mean, we haven't seen this type of rank system in a big AAA company. So if we're gonna see a result that might be a positive change for the community where there's less toxicity, because you want to win all those 7 games. It might even be a higher pressure for your community to see that, oh shit, I gotta win 7 games. I don't know how many games I've been playing because I haven't played a lot. Or you've been playing a lot and you felt like I only been losing, so you're afraid to lose the rank you're having. It could be a double-edged sword, but maybe this is a very healthy change. And I haven't seen it before in our rank system, so if you guys know a game that has a similar way of showcasing this, I would love to know. I've been recording a little bit when I was playing Overwatch 2. And I was playing ranked with my friends, so I didn't really focus too much on it, but I tried to win and tried my best. If I'm gonna be honest, well, I got bronze too. It felt really weird with the ranking system. I'm not gonna lie, because before I was around plat, if I'm not wrong, but it was a very long time since I played, so maybe I'm actually bronze too. But I was top fragging, I was a DPS player, so it's my DPS role that got bronze too. So I'm very curious about how this works. If it's only counting the wins you've been doing, because if your friends are maybe a little bit lower than what you are, or the other way around, you're worse, who's dragging down who? Well, if you don't care and you're just playing with my friends, well, I'm playing with my friends, not yours, and you're not gonna play with my friends. Well, maybe you know my friends, but I don't know. Anyways, I don't think you should be too punished by the losses you've been doing with your friends if you are performing really well. And I'm hoping that Blizzard are having some type of system where it's comparing other ranks on how well are they doing against these type of players in that type of rank. And if you're having a damage output or you're having an impact of killing X amount of people that game, are you then compared to them doing really well in your rank, or are you not? And yes, if you are losing your games in competitive, you should lose some of your competitive aspect, because this is still a competitive game. So if you're losing, you should not win RR, but you should be less punished if you're doing a really good performance. So if you do win a game next time in that rank and you're doing good, you should be expected to have a higher result of getting that RR back, or SR. I think maybe they're calling SR now when I think about it. But right now, especially now when the game is really fresh, the placement feels a little bit off, if I'm gonna be honest. But then again, those things I'm expecting to be tweaked and messed around with, and just in general be improved over time, because that is something that builds with data and improves over time. So if you're very new with it, well, you're probably gonna get some unfair placement. I wouldn't be surprised, except for maybe the pros that has been playing very much, and streamers have been playing a lot of competitive aspect compared from a casual player base like myself. But what do you think about the competitive aspect? Are you with me on that one, that the competitive system is a little bit weird right now, or are you feeling like, yeah, it's pretty good right now? I'm not gonna lie. I'm just talking about my experience of the competitiveness, so if you have a good experience, I would love to know. And yeah, were you full stacking? Are you solo queuing? The competitive aspect, I could imagine that solo queue might be very, very weird. Anyways, it's been Payzet. I'm hoping you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Also, subscribe if you want to see more.